It is scary to see how fast time flies as we are closing the third quarter of this year in September. And while many are saying VR is dead, this quarter was full of great VR titles, and again I lined them all up for you in this video. First of all, we will see the Half-Life 2 VR mod come alive. Half-Life 2 VR mod is a fan-made project which adds full VR support to the original 2004 PC gaming classic. I have had the chance to play it and it felt like a true VR game. It is just so amazing to actually be in the Half-Life 2 world. You can physically walk around, pick up objects and climb ladders the way that only VR allows. It also offers intuitive controls and comfort options like full left-hand support, a laser sight and arcade-style quick reload. The mod will be released the 16th of September and you can download this one via the Steam store as it has its own page. Up next we have Aerofly FS4. This game was really a big surprise for me. I have never heard of the Aerofly series before, but damn, this does run well in VR. Aerofly lets you fly complex airliners, helicopters, jets and gliders. The game has been very well optimized for VR and I have had a blast with this one. I was even surprised that some planes offer almost a full fidelity experience, meaning that all buttons work in the cockpit. If you are a big fan of flight simulators, then Aerofly FS4 is a must-have. And don't worry if you don't have a HOTAS, the game makes use of virtual hands. The controllers track each hand position and orientation and also track your finger positions for pressing buttons, switching knobs, all of that. Now let's switch over to one of the most stunning VR games of this quarter, and that is Red Matter 2. It does not happen often that I run completely out of battery in just one play session, but this game has done it. Red Matter 2 comes with amazing sceneries, outstanding graphics, fantastic mechanics and the occasional actions and puzzles that don't get boring. This is a puzzle adventure game that is just a must-have if you love this genre. I however highly advise you to play Red Matter the first game before diving into Red Matter 2. For me, this is the best game that got released this quarter, and for just $29, it is an easy grab in my opinion. Another beauty that got released this quarter is Kayak VR Mirage. This is a jaw-dropping experience rather than a game that takes you through beautiful locations made for virtual reality. Maneuver a fully physical accurate kayak around checkpoints and crown yourself the fastest, or take it easy and use the free roam mode and enjoy the scenery. I am stunned by how the game looks. You can visit the hot Australia, the jungle in Puerto Rico, the cold Antarctica or stormy Norway, and I can't wait what the developers come up with. If you are a kayak fanatic, then this game is for you. Going from very realistic graphics to more retro styled graphics, we have Compound. With overwhelmingly positive reviews in the game store, this game is worth to be in the list. Compound is a randomized roguelite free roaming shooter for VR veterans, developed by just a single developer. You can download the demo of the game in the Steam store and try it out yourself, and if you love it, you can grab it for $20. Another game that I made a review about is Ruins Magus. Now, I am not the biggest JRPG fan, but for the hours I played this game, I had quite some fun. The game offers more than 25 story-driven quests that lead you deep into the ruins, where you have to fight a variation of enemies. You will face off against, for example, guardians tasked with protecting the ruins from intruders, and you have to solve deadly puzzles hidden within. When you succeed, you head back to the surface, and with the money you found, you can upgrade your equipment in town. The graphics don't look that great, but if you are a JRPG fan, this game is definitely worth checking out. Now, the 1st of July, F1 2022 got released. And finally, this one supports VR. It is really great to be sitting in a Formula 1 car, and it is crazy to only then realize how big the cars are. For me, it ran pretty well on my computer, but I have heard that it had some VR problems, so make sure that if you want to dive in, it can run on your PC. And we will end this list with a free game that will be released the 15th of September. And this one looks like Rocket League, but for VR. Ultimechs lets players remotely pilot high-performance mechs that compete in the future of sports, working their way up in the field with a teammate as they zoom, block, punch and score their way to victory. When it will be released, you can play 1v1s and or 2v2s, and who knows what the developers will add later. Again, the game will be free, with most likely some in-game purchases. I hope this gave you a quick insight in the games that got released last quarter. Now don't forget to subscribe to keep up to date with the latest PCVR updates, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Ciao ciao.